Oh, nope, it's definitely on. Okay, well, let's try that again, shall we? Good evening. I'm Captain Sweezy, and I have ended up in this strange little land made of cubes. Thankfully, all I've got with me is this beautiful rum that I saved from me boat when it got crushed in the last world I resided in. But I know not where I am, and so I suppose I should try to figure out how to survive in this new little world. Now I appear to be on an island. Of course, right now, I guess, yes, I am on an island. But this looks like there's another island. So I think before I get to know or get to decide what I should do, I should figure out what exactly are my living circumstances. Let's turn up some of the background music. So that it's not just me talking in this here live stream. Okay, so some crows and some grass, and I appear to have some seeds in my hand. I can see the other side of the island. Let's run over there. Good evening and welcome to the stream, newcomers. Feel free to join me crew by pressing that subscribe button. And be sure to follow me on the tweeting bird at Captain Sweezy. Or actually, I suppose by me real name, Tzsweezy. For more updates on when I'll do a new stream or not. Well, it definitely looks like I'm on an island. Oh well, I've been marooned on islands before. I can survive this one too. I suppose I should probably make a shelter for the night. It's a bit weird being marooned on a world made of cubes. Because I grew up in a world that was round and smooth and not flat. And now it appears that everything is cubular. And I don't really understand it. But I do see that I have a health meter and what appears to be loaves of bread, which I'm assuming is my hunger. Hey, look at that across. It's probably a spot to some treasure. Alright, well, I do need to survive this, so maybe I'll plant this seed and see what grows. I don't know what magic exists in this world, but apparently I can craft things by putting these cubes together. So, put the cubes together is what I shall do. I think I'll make a structure based on where I washed up on the beach here. I'll make it over on this little island. Yes, that is the right place for this first structure of mine. If I'm to be here for a while, then I'll need a place to lay me head. Welcome, Commander Root. It's good to have you in me crew. Let's just clear off this little area first. Then I'll start building myself some type of earthen structure to survive me first night here, 'cause the sun seems to be setting. Or maybe I'll make myself a little shed. I am out of wood. Off to cut down another tree. Now I guess I could use dirt and fill the rest in, but you might as well build it out of one material instead of two. It'll be stronger that way. Of course, it's a different material. Should have paid more attention to the tree that I chopped down. Maybe I can make some tools. Let's find out. A perfect wooden sword. And a shovel. Help me gather some more dirt. Grab some sticks. And maybe an axe. It seems I'm going to have to wait out this night. But so far, no monsters are appearing. Which is good for me, I suppose. Alright. Oh no, I spilled me rum. That's not good. That's a bad omen. That's a bad omen. Well, as long as the night is clear... Oh, that is a scary monster. With eyes of glowing purple. I need to make a hoe. So, we'll take a block from the house. Now I can plant these seeds down by the water. Remember all, don't give diamonds to a hoe. The lessons that Minecraft has taught us. Oh, look at that. It's a drowning zombie and something is trying to kill me. Better go back to the house and survive while I don't have any food. But if they can't get into the doorway, then I should be safe. Perhaps I'll have to wait out the night here. As a pirate, not much makes me shake in me boots, but the undead are a different story. They're already dead, so you can't really kill them again. Every place of residence should have a back door and a front door and a holy shnikes, he got in. Or maybe it spawned in. I thought I was 2 blocks up. It shouldn't have been able to get me. Oh, that's right. I took a block from me house. That's detrimental to my safety. Here, let's see. I cannot put one there. I have no intention of dying this night, but the cards may not be in me favor. I feel like maybe myself might be drowning if this moon takes too long to set. I'm wounded and hungry. And now, of course, I'm sick too. Shipmate Chroma, I'm not sure what you're talking about. But it is a little weird, using all the W's in your sentences. Alright, looks like the coast is clear. So maybe I can plant more of these. Let's move some of this sand. Hey, there appear to be skeletons over there on that cliff. I made the right decision. And we shall wait till the sun rises and the monsters once again disappear. A sea turtle. So cute. So lovable. Oh, look, another. And if I'm not mistaken, there be sheep and pigs on that hill over there. Finally, the sun rises, but it is a red sun, which means there be storms a-comin'. This is rather peaceful, now that all the monsters are gone. And there are some sheep in the distance. I'm going to go sate me hunger. Is that a floating island over there? Or is it hidden by cloud? I think it's hidden by cloud. Well, if I'm going to be able to build a better structure, I'm going to need some better tools. So let me go cut down some more trees, so I can make some stone weaponry. Or I guess some wood weaponry, and then some stone weaponry. I think I'll work on putting a watchtower here. Something with an oven and high enough up that I can see in case any new ships are coming into the area. Like a lighthouse of sorts, but without the light, more of a watchtower. And of course, I broke me shovel. You know, I once met a great pirate. Well, he was great at acting like a pirate. His name was Jack. Jack was a mean drunk, but he could sail a ship better than most. I met him when I was a wee little lad. He influenced me to quit and leave behind school and me education, and to go and sail the 7 seas. Though, to be fair, I only ever sailed 3 of the 7. Clearing the land is always the hard part. Building things is easy, but the groundwork and the preparation, that takes lots of hard work. In fact, truly, I wish I had a crew. If I had a crew, I could make them do this type of work. A captain shouldn't never work like the dog, like the scallywags that he commands. These wooden tools just keep breaking. And this is gravel. Gravel isn't good for much. What I need is stone. Which I think I have access to. And apparently I can't mine by hand, which is a bit of a bummer. So now I have to make a wooden pickaxe. Turns out that was andesite. Not a fan of andesite. Alright. Punching the dirt with the meat sounds like a great idea. Little bit extra fiber in your diet never hurt anybody. Alright, stone pickaxe, stone shovel. 2 stone shovels. That should be just enough to clear the rest of this land. Rum really is a delicious drink. But it does make you lose your senses and sensibilities, so we'll see if by the time that this stream of mine is done, if I'm still sober enough to sail the seas. Of course, sailing is a bit more fun when you're tipsy. It helps you walk when the boat rocks in the waves. You'd think it would actually be detrimental to walking in the waves on the ship, but it helps quite a bit. Alright, well, I have all this dirt, and I really should do something with it. So I think what I'll do is build up fortifications. Around this soon-to-be watchtower. So that no one can directly attack it. And so I think I'll mark it with a round of dirt. But the sun is going down, and I'm still hungry. So I need to rectify that situation. Any viewers out there, of which I have two of you, how has your day been? It helps when a man has work. But it also helps when doing his work if the man is accompanied by good company. Oh, that is a cavern. Well, it's a good thing I didn't dig straight down, I suppose. But let's fill that in for now. I do not need to go all the way to the depths of Davy Jones' locker just yet. Now maybe I can make some torches so I can see in this godforsaken country. What I really need is a place to store me booty. So I think I'll make a chest. Alright, what I don't need is this dirt. I'll hold on to some of it for sure, just in case I find myself in another crevice like before. Also, let's make a door. There we go. Simple and easy. And maybe my plants will grow if I give them some light. Aye, look. A sweet little sea turtle. Let's push it back into the water. It doesn't need to lay its eggs tonight. I need to be careful. There be a skeleton over there. And as I said, every place needs an entrance and an exit. So here be the outline for what I shall make. Now, to avoid being seen by the skeleton, I'll add in the back door now. Of course, this is awkward. The sun is coming up. But the skeleton isn't dead yet, so down into the bowels of the earth I go. I must say, doing this work is a lot more fun when you're drinking rum. It makes the time of day seem to pass faster. All right. The skeleton should be gone by now. And of course not. He still lives. And I cannot defeat him like this. So the crops are growing nicely, but I guess let me make the base for the watchtower. Or at least part of the base for the watchtower. Let's say it shall be. Building things was never my forte. I always paid a guy in me crew to do that. But let's see now, shall we? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Five, 6, 7. Wrong 7. Okay. And now I'll just repeat that pattern when I've got some more stone. This be a strange world, but I think I'm getting the hang of it. There's enough coal for lighting any fire that I need to, and enough resources on this island to last me a while. Good to see you again, shipmate Raton. How be the waters in France these lovely days? All this andesite, I can't use it. Not like I want to. Though, of course, I suppose no one will ever see this down here, so It's not that big a deal if it gets used in the base. Yeah, this world looks a little funky. But rum still tastes the same, and it's all worth it in the end. I don't like bumping me head on dirt. It just seems wrong. I already don't shower enough as it is as a pirate. No need to be adding dirt to the mix of sweat and blood of the enemy. Now, before I dig any further arbitrarily, let me find out where I'll put the basement for this watchtower. I suppose there should be a door somewhere where you can get down into it. You know, it's not a role play if your alternate ego is a pirate. And you happen to have a nice hat that denotes you as a captain. But the only reason I'm drinking rum is because this voice is hard on me throat. If I were to sing you a she shanty, my voice would sound quite different. So since I'm going to put the basement here, I might as well dig out this whole area and dig down a couple of blocks. Let me make some more torches. I don't need zombies appearing when I least expect it. Hey, these tools are useless. They disappear as soon as they're finished. Let's see, if I were a scallywag, which I'm not, but some of me crew are, I would probably want this storehouse to store all me treasure, me booze, and a couple of beds for bringing back the loose women of the Tortugas. But since I appear to be the only person in this island, or in this realm for that matter, though I'm supposed there must be more elsewhere, I will build this storehouse and watchtower as a base of operations against incoming attack. And for some reason, this skeleton decides not to die, though the sun be out. What witchcraft is that? But ultimately, I think me plan is to get back to me world of roundness and out of this world of cube. It's a lot easier to move things around in this world, but I do miss the sounds and the sights of home. Though my immediate plan focuses on building a watchtower, about 30 blocks high so I can see in all directions. But being a captain, I'm used to having men follow the orders, and I wish that right now that I could give them the order to build me such a watchtower, so I wouldn't have to do it myself. As a support. I think maybe 2 more blocks down should be deep enough for the basement that I have in mind. So when I reach that as level, everything will be level. Drat, curse these useless weapons. Maybe it's the rum affecting my brain, but the sounds of these monsters that would never appear in my world, is kind of freaking me out. It's probably the rum, though. Well, I try to watch myself, but it's hard to without eyes in the back of me head. Thank you for the advice, though, Seamus. Though, for now, let me plug up that hole. Yes, I think I'll leave this right now as the way to get out of this hole. I might have gone too deep there. We'll just put some dirt in it for now. The support is good with stone, but there's too much dirt in the wall. It would be too easily broken. So let me dig out some of that dirt in just a minute and replace it with stone. No shovels to be had. Okay. And I appear to be out of sticks as well. Looks like I need to cut down a tree. Which is a bit problematic, because right now all the monsters are out. And I don't have the weaponry to dispatch them. I have a sword, but holy shnikes, I do so hate me skeletons. Yeah, well, die. It's a little weird. He can reach through the door, but he can't shoot me through it. Not so good. Well, as long as he can't get in here, I can go mine some stuff. I put a torch down. Let me see. There's nothing that I can do with this. Maybe I'll make some glass, since it's just sitting there. And where's my hoe? Back on the island of Tortuga, that's where. A cheap joke, I know, but a joke nonetheless. There'd be a skeleton over there. And I think a skeleton over here. But I am not about to open the door and find out for myself. need the sun to come back and kill off these beasts. So when the sun rises, I'll go cut down some trees so I can make some ladders, so I can get in and out of this basement that I'm making. I also need some wood planks to lay down as supports. And of course, the skeletons are still there and in greater numbers than I had figured. But I am not an undead. Aye, this be true. The foul beasts of the sky might attack at night, but if I can build the basement, then I can put a bed there. And where I place the bed, there'll be a roof over me head, and it doesn't have to worry about the beasts of the sky. Whatever they may be. But I have some more seeds, so let's plant that real quick while the rest of the skeletons die off. Some of those look ready. But I'm not all that hungry yet. Okay, tree cutting. A tree really isn't that much different from a mast, and I've had to cut down plenty of masts in my time at sea. We once sailed through a hurricane. It was a crazy adventure, and our ship broke into pieces, but what saved us was cutting down the main mast. It prevented the sail from catching too much wind and pulling us to and fro across the waves. We lost many crewmen that day. Many crewmen indeed. Good crewmen. But not many pirates can say they sailed through a hurricane and lived to tell the tale. A natural cave. Let me set a light here. Just in case. So that no beast may come. Put one there, just in case. Aye, the tale of how I lost me ship. See, I was on the round planet, not too long ago. And I decided I would, after braving the hurricane, that I would brave the next worst thing. The whirlpool of Scylla. And when I tried to brave the whirlpool, my ship made it. Almost. We reached the edge of the whirlpool and our sailors stopped rowing, and when they stopped rowing, the whirlpool caught us in her watery grasp. And then my beloved ship was dragged to the depths of Davy Jones' locker. All because a couple of my crew got tired. And I and all of me crew were dragged to the bottom of the sea. And somehow, though I thought I would perish down there, I ended up in this strange little world. So it's possible, I imagine, that some of me crew came too. Though it would be strange to run into them now. But maybe I'll see them again. Now I cut down some trees, let's make some planks. And with some planks, let's make some sticks. So that with some sticks, I can make some tools. Thank ye. I'm a decent storyteller, but most of me stories are a bit of a tall tale. Me great-grandpappy once taught me to fish, and he said, if you teach a man to fish, a liar is born. And of course, that's because nobody wants to be the guy who caught the smallest of the fish that day. So they exaggerate quite a bit. One last thing, I need to stop following on these supports. I need to build a ladder. So, let us make a ladder of the sticks. How many blocks up do I need to go? 1, 2, 3, 4. My glorious ship. I suppose I shall try to build her, once I've got a watchtower and a place to rest me head for long nights. With a view. I've always wanted a place with a view of the sea, of course. But once I have such a place, I may grow tired of the land, and decide to once again build me ship. But we shall see if I can find all the materials necessary to do so in this strange little world. Now, where I'm building stone, I should probably put a support I don't know, maybe here. So, support beam. Which that's every, 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3. And I will leave this one there. Now, before I go any further, I think I'll build my ladder here. And I can fill in this area. Oh, wait, but I did say I needed to clear out this because this is dirt, and it would be easily overtaken by an enemy. I built my ladder on the dirt, like a foolish man who builds his house on the sand is a man who builds his ladder on a dirt wall. It will clearly fall when the wind and the rain come. I know not of aesthete that you speak of, but I'll take it as a compliment nonetheless. See, me education I stopped when I was a young lad. Decided I would sail 3 of the 7 seas instead of continuing to study books. almost have all of me walls as stone. Well, I appear to have dug willy-nilly. So... Wow, willy-nilly is a fun thing to say in this voice. Willy-nilly. Willy-nilly. Maybe it's not as fun as I thought, but it is quite a fun thing to say nonetheless. And let me store some booty here. In a chest. So I shall put... I shall put me coal in there. And that shall be a chest for minerals to run the furnaces above. Now let me finish the floor and place some torches. There we go. And I'll put this one on the support beam. Let's make this stone as well. Would be really bad if someone tunneled up through that dirt. Oompa loompa. Oompa loompa. That is a strange request, Ratone. But as your jolly captain, I'll happily oblige ye. Alright. Now I'm going to need another support, so I don't know why I came up. Oh, wait. Before I do that, let me build this wall, so that I may work without skeletal interference. If ye have any other requests for me to say in this weird, strange pirate voice, feel free to ask. So I once caught me crew, or at least one of me crew, in a lady's gown inside the main hull of the ship. I had many questions, but the one that I asked was, does mother know you weareth her drapes? And that was gravel, and gravel will not do for this. Another light is needed. And there's a support. It would appear I need more cobblestone. So let me cut this down. and go back to digging. I do suppose I'll have to go back to the cave that I found earlier and mine from there. French words. The only one I know is we, which is my favorite of the French words. But I did have some ladies of questionable integrity ask me parlez-vous français, and I had to say I don't. Though I guess parley was made by the French, if history or rumors are to be trusted. But other than those, no, I do not. To the guy on Twitch, yes, I may be trash at Minecraft. That may be true. But that's okay. Alright. So I've built me storehouse. And now, let's fill it with places to put treasure and other lovely jewels. Alright, we'll put a chest here. And let's see, we should probably line them up around the room. But that's okay, I don't know what will go there yet, but I'll find something. Okay, yes, and I remember I had a door here. So let's place the actual door. There we go. And this should be stone. Okay. So that's the gist of it. And we'll block this area off so that no one or myself doesn't unwittingly fall into it. Welcome to the show, McCrannels. Let's drop the dirt. I don't need it. And even if you had dirt on me, which I do, I'm not a celebrity enough to use said dirt. There's a weird little pun for you. Some sort of architect? No, no, no. I was a captain through and through. I sailed the seas. I had people build for me. That's kind of the whole point of being a captain. You get others to do what you tell them to do. Alright. I'm going to go need to quarry some stone. And the foul beast will burn in the sunlight. So I'll wait for them to die first. Holy shnikes, there's a purple beast. Or a black beast with eyes of purple. In my base. Not okay. Not okay. I don't know what you're talking about. This is my natural voice, McCrannels. If you're going to do something, you might as well do it all the way. Now, we did say, what, 30 blocks high is as high as I want this. But I'm going to need quite a bit more stone for that. So where is that cave that I found? Over here. Oh, shoot. I'm not a jumper. I'm a sailor. It happens. But I can connect these paths, and so I shall. Now, if I'm going to get that tower 30 blocks high, I'm going to need a buttload of stone. Fun fact, a buttload is actually a unit of measurement. It's a crap ton of gallons, and by that I mean something around 140 gallons. So you can have a buttload of wine or a buttload of stone, though measuring stone in gallons is a bit weird. Of course, don't quote me on that number. It's entirely possible I've gotten that number wrong, but I know that it's in the hundreds of gallons. Yes, as I said, crewman Christopher, pay attention. You can have a buttload of wine, or a boatload, or a buttload. It's all in what you need. I'm going to need more than a boatload of wine, I suppose, to get me through all of this building, which goes a little faster when you're drinking Puerto Rican rum. It's the best in the Caribbean, that's for sure. Oh no, I spilled some. 'Tis a bad omen to spill your rum. It's about as bad as a red sun in the morning. $384 gallons. That's a lot of wine. And I was way off. I was way off. Who even drinks 384 gallons of wine? Well, I suppose the French might. No offense to my French viewers. Or maybe the Italians, they might drink 384 gallons of wine. But Americans, we prefer whiskey. Or rum, or what other drink we can steal from a culture that is indifferent to our existence. Sounds like a good French song. For rum, for women, and for beer. That sounds like a good French song. Of course, the one drink that I could never get taste for is sake. The Asian drink sake. It's good, I suppose, but it doesn't quite fit me palate. Well, if you've ever had hot sake, heated by tea light, it's pretty decent. It's not amazing, but it's pretty decent. Still, though, the worst rum ever is still better than a little bit of sake. Rice should be thrown at weddings, not turned into an alcohol. That is the question. So, Malibu rum is good, for certain occasions, of course. But I would much rather have some Zafra, which is a nice, fine rum that's aged for 7 years. Or I would rather have Flor de Caña, which is perfectly aged Puerto Rican rum. I didn't know Flor de Caña existed until I was in Puerto Rico and I met a little woman named Pandy. And she showed me the wonders of Flor de Caña, which apparently means sweet flower. And it is, in fact, a sweet flower. It's delicious. But I'll drink either. I will say Malibu rum in a pineapple is amazing. If you've never tried that, I encourage you to try that. There's just something about drinking out of a pineapple that appeals to me on an emotional level. And a taste bud level. I encourage me crew to drink whatever their fancy. But yes, if you're going to drink, you might as well drink something good. And I encourage me crew to always try the best. 'Cause you never know, we might die tomorrow. We might die today. We could run into Blackbeard for all we know. Well, I suppose that was before I ended up in this accursed world. But nevertheless, the lesson stands. Okay, the sun be setting. I should probably figure out a way. Oh, that works to get down. But as I continue to build this, I should probably build more ladders. Monsters may be coming, but are they leaving as well? I literally don't know why I said that. It just kind of came out. Now I want to make this look somewhat natural. If, you know, a giant tower coming out of the ground is natural in any sense of the word. Now let me go grab all the dirt that I have stored inside, so I can continue building up the area around this encampment. Let's place the last ladder up here, just so it's easier for me to get in there and out of there. Oh, the dirt isn't in there, and it's not in there, which means I must have put it up here. Now I just need to fill in the area all around here. So do you guys ever hear patterns in the things that you do? Like, for example, as I place these blocks, do you hear the Wii theme song? I know, that sounded a little weird, but I don't know. Sometimes I can't help it. I think, that music exists in everything we do, and it's a little strange when I hear something. Most of the things I hear, though, are Nintendo-themed. Which I don't know quite what that says about me, but it's got to say something, and holy crap, there's a spider. Oh, that's an ugly spider. And now is it a dead spider? Alright, now, I'm going to need a way to get up to the top of this tower. So, I'm out of cobblestone, and I think I need to go mine again. But maybe I can take it from this. Because it doesn't need to be here, really. Now, where is the center of this tower, really? Let's say the tower is only going to exist here. Let's just mark this out. Okay, so here's our tower. So the center of our tower would probably be in the center of this. So about here will be the center of the tower. So it should have a support beam going all the way up. Which means I really don't need this extra piece here. I'm convinced rum and coke is the gift of God to man. It might even be the ambrosia that the Greeks talked about. Okay, so I'm going to need to build a spiral staircase going up this thing. For that, I will need more stone. Ah, yes, the natural cavern would be great, But the sun is not out. Oh, look at that. The sun is out. Oh, and there is a spider. A speeder. I don't like speeders. I shall not die to you, you horrid little thing. Of course, maybe I will die to that horrid little thing, but time will tell. So let's... And it's a creeper. Minecraft's Grim Reaper. He blows up blocks like Al-Qaeda. Come on, creeper. Blow up. Thank you. And now I'll harvest some of this bread. Or I guess wheat, and I'll turn it into bread. It'll be a faster food source. And I do have a shovel, so let's remove some of this sand and plant some more wheat. That'd be aggravating. One less seed. Maybe I can find one in the grass. Or not. Ah, there it is. There we go. This is, in fact, what I'm going to call it, yes. It seems right, since I'm doing a lot of mining, and I have to craft things on a crafting table. So, Minecraft seems like the right name for this new blocky world. But good question. Good question. But while the world may be called Minecrafty, or Minecraft, I'll have to come up with a name for this island, if I'm here long enough. Perhaps I'll call it New Tzsweezy Land. Not like there was ever an old Tzsweezy Land, but a new Tzsweezy Land could be fun. Make it sound new and exciting, and so people will come here. After all, what is a pirate if he can't loot the population? Alright, let's see. How do I turn this wheat into bread? I think I turn it into bread by using the crafting table. We'll see. It is strange, I think, that this world has a crafting table that you can use to make weapons, and you use the same table to make food. Who in their right mind uses the same table to make food and weapons? You can't make weapons in the kitchen. And you shouldn't make food in a workshop. And of course, now it's raining. And before I go, it looks like this axe is about to break. So we shall create another for its place. Or maybe 2 more so I can do a bunch of mining. Yes, hallelujah, it is raining men. And it would appear that, well, it would appear that it's raining and I'm stuck in a cave, and this seems something slightly worse than I'm used to as a captain. But still, I'll keep my spirits high. 'Cause it could always be worse, though I suppose it could be raining is no longer the acceptable worse possibility. Now, if I go deeper, I wonder what I'll find. Maybe something stronger than this stone I'm dealing with now. A pirate song. Of course I can sing a pirate song, but my voice will change a bit. It's a bit hard to maintain this voice and a tune at the same time. But I do know just the song for the occasion. Let me drink a little more rum and I'll be in character. The song is called The Drunken Sailor. Oh, what shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter, put him in the bed with the captain's daughter, put him in the bed with the captain's daughter early in the morning. What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor early in the morning. That, I'm afraid, is all the lyrics I remember off the top of me head. If I maybe had a scroll or a journal with the rest of the song lyrics, I could probably sing the rest of the shanty for you. But I'm afraid you'll have to be content with that for now, crewman Ratone. Of course, I do know another song. Maybe it's a pirate song, maybe it's not. Thank you very much. I enjoy me singing voice. It's a lot more clear than me pirate voice. Gentlemen, we've only been together for a few streams now. There's so much to me that you haven't learned yet. But I'm glad you enjoyed me voice. Aye, looks to be a deeper underground cavern. Now, just so I don't get confused, let me place blocks in a particular order. Hi, okay. Are ya ready, kids? Are ya ready, kids? I can't hear you. Oh. Okay, that hurts. That hurts me voice, but here we go. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? I can't believe you asked this of me. If nautical nonsense be something you wish, SpongeBob SquarePants, then flop on the deck. Then drop on the deck and flop like a fish. I've been digging in this tunnel too freaking long. But it looks like that's the point of this world, so we keep singing this song. Gotta give my pirate voice a rest before I break my vocal cords. So if there be something you need me to say, just let me know it now. Goodness. A cover. I could do a cover, I imagine. But of what? That is the question. Ooh, what is this block? Aye, looks like I have reached iron. That's good. That's very good. Oh, look at that, a zombie. We shall kill the zombie. And I'll place some torches so they can't spawn again. Or at least I'm hoping they can't spawn in the light. Now, it's about time I found some iron. I was beginning to worry that this world had none. And what, pray tell, crewman Raton, would you have me sing a cover of? I see this is where the stones are needed. My song. Well, I must say, there was a winch in Tortuga named Megan Trainer. And I enjoyed her singing voice very much. So maybe, just maybe, if I do a cover, I'll sing one of her songs. Because life's too short. So enjoy it while you can, boys. The problem with her voice, though, is she seemed to be all about the bass, and she ignored the treble clef. And that's a problem in general. Migan Trainer. I have sandstone. That's nice. Okay. Now we can climb back up. I think I have enough cobblestone for a little bit. And I'll turn this armor, or this iron, into something I can actually use. Or, since it's dark, maybe we'll keep on mining. But let's go this way just a bit more. I could sing all about that bass. But I got to admit, I like a little treble in my voice. That is, in fact, what I said, crewman Raton. My apologies if me accent and me voice prevented ye from hearing it. Well, I appear to be out of mining tools. So let's go see what we can build. Aye, country road. Country road, take me home to a place where I belong. Carolina, take me home. I like that song. I'm sorry, I mean, I like that song. Hey. Okay, let's see what we got. Alright, I need some more pickaxes. And let's smelt some iron. Let's take glass, store the glass in there because that seems important. Drop the coal. You know, I might be a pirate, but I once met a gypsy woman. And the gypsy woman told me of a time where a movie would come out called Kingsman the Second, where Country Road would be featured in it, or a song called Country Road. And I must say I learned that song, and it was a beautiful song. So a good choice it was for me to sing. Aye, that went upside down. That is not what I meant. That is also not what I meant. Well, I might not have planned out this little piece all that great. Let us move it. We shall move it over 1 block. After all, nothing is going to get here anyways. I think perhaps a stone slab instead of a stone block would be best for that place. Aggravating. That isn't going to work at all. That's just wrong. Alright, how tall is this block? I need it to be 30 high, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It appears to be 2, 4, 6, 8 high. Quite a bit more must go into building this little area. Dang it. Me mind isn't as clear. Shoot. The rum has gotten to me brain. I'm starting to feel a little fuzzy. If I'm being honest. And you, stupid spider, will stay down there. Though I'll have to deal with you eventually. That's right. Run on home, little spider. Back to your nest and your web. And your pig named Charlotte. Or was it the spider named Charlotte? I can't remember who was named Charlotte. As long as it wasn't a ship. And it didn't contain a national treasure. That's all that matters. No, I believe the pig was turned into bacon, not Wilbur. And it appears I'm out of stairs, so down we go. So we're at 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 high. And there's the spider again. We're at 20 high, we still need to go 10 blocks higher. And that will give us the range. Oh, look, iron. So, let's make some things out of iron. I could use some armor. And I could really use a shield. So, maybe we'll make some iron boots. Ah, no, I need that. Letting go of things. Drunk. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so need some more wood in order to make a shield. Now, I've been clearing these trees, but I'm a fan of ecological tree clearing. So if I can replace them, I should. There we go. A little seedling falling from the leaves of a tree. Something tells me that's not how trees are formed, but maybe in this world. And let's see, I have a few logs. And that should do for now. Let's see how the wheat is doing. Do I have dirt? Yes, I do. Let me fill it in. Okay, the wheat is doing good. It'll be ready for harvesting soon. I think one of the greatest things about this new world is how much I can carry. Before, I was limited by the space in me pockets and me pants. But now I can just carry a ridiculous amount of items in a weight. And it's practically nothing. If only I had this capability when I was fighting off the pirate ships of Redbeard. I could have held all me ammo. Alright, let's Make some more sticks so I can make some more torches. Okay, I don't know what that sound is, but it's creepy. Oh, look at that. 'Tis a beast of the sky. Well, going to be honest, I did not believe Chris when he said there were beasts of the sky. And that is now terrifying. Because I am a little drunk. And beasts in the sky kind of freak me out. So, let me make that shield. Oh no, I did that wrong. It's supposed to be iron. Dang it. No, wait, I did that right. Okay. I can make a shield. Good. Good. Okay. So now I should probably make a stone sword while I've got the capability. Look at me being foolish. And I guess this will be where I store some of the weaponry. I'll keep 3 swords on me just in case. Okay. Okay, swoop in and attack. An unprepared man. Kind of a dick move. Okay. Looks like I need a ceiling above me head. And so a ceiling I shall make. Ha! Can't get through there, phantom. Collect the membranes of the sky beasts, eh? Well, perhaps tomorrow night, when I've got some real food, and not just one loaf of bread. Or maybe tonight, if they continue to attack. Goodbye, crewman Raton. Dang it. I tried to hit ye. Oh, can't go that high. Oh, shoot. Don't need to fall to my death here. That was a bad decision. Maybe a stronger sword will help me kill these beasts. I think these sky beasts are kind of dumb. They're unable to aim correctly. Of course, now they're aiming just fine. if they're sky beasts, then surely I have the advantage, should they attack on the ground. This just tells me, though, that I'm going to need... to come up with different levels in this watchtower. And I am okay with doing so. Sure, just run into the shield and run away, ye cowards. Well, I died. That happens, I guess. And I respawned, so that's nice. But since I died, now I guess all of my stuff was lost, so let me get it all back. And reset up myself. Twould appear I'm out of bread. And stairs, which I had forgotten. So back down to create some more stairs I go. It's a good thing I'm not afraid of heights, 'cause I'm pretty high up right now. And I imagine if I were afraid of heights, this would be about terrifying. Okay, so let's figure out how high we are up. I think I should be close to 30. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. And that is the perfect height. So now, since I'm at the perfect height, I just have to build up me walls to that perfect height. Which I imagine is going to be a lot harder to say, or said than done. But I'm going to need new stone either way. So back to the cavern I go. I do have some torches, so this shouldn't be too bad. For all of you who have joined me on this journey, my voice is hurt and just a little, so I'm about to take a couple of minutes for break. I'm also feeling a bit drunk from all the rum that I've drank tonight. So, in just a couple of minutes, I am going to be taking a short intermission. To get more rum, of course, and maybe, just maybe, stretch me legs a bit. Alright, with all that done, I'm going to take an intermission. I'll be back in 2 minutes. course. What good is it? Of course, if you can't hear your captain, what good is it? I was saying, me brain feels fuzzy from the rum, which is probably why I just had that weird little slip where you couldn't hear me. And I didn't think twice about it. Me neck is also sore from holding up me headphones like I was. I don't know how much longer this stream is going to go, but for now at least, I shall continue. Oh look, more iron. Just what I needed. And of course, right as I'd finished. Well, now I don't have to rely on stone so much, so let's go craft an iron pickaxe. It'll be better in the long run anyways. So I'll use me hatchet timber to cut down some more trees. And then I guess I'll punch the leaves away to make sure that I can plant new trees in its place. For it would be a shame to rob the island of all its resources. I got an apple. Or a scurvy's cur. Because it has vitamin C. Which is a pirate's favorite vitamin, of course. The vitamin C. I suppose we'd love vitamin R just as much, but nevertheless, vitamin C is our favorite. Because it prevents scurvy. Let's punch the rest of these leaves away and plant a few more trees. Oh no. Oh look, another scurvy cure. And my axe is gone. And I should not use my shovel to punch away leaves. But it looks like a nice tower, doesn't it? At least I'm impressed. I like me tower. And I have enough stone. Well, I've got pebbles. I have enough pebbles to continue to build me tower. So away I go. To keep the beasties away at night. Now, I believe that this might be the perfect height for me to make another floor in me tower. You know what? That's going to take too long. Let me go craft a hatchet. Where's me? Or a steel. Planks of birch. Well, I suspect I'll make a couple of these. Stone pickaxes. I don't need a hoe right now. And I wouldn't have had enough to make more than one of these anyways. So, we will treat this pickaxe of steel as special. Okay. Alright, and I have enough pebbles to add at least a ring to me tower. Okay, so now we'll take away this block, because it does not need to be. Well, that's a hazard, so I will need to make some type of barrier so that I don't accidentally walk into that hole as I try to ascend me tower. And I'm out of stone, so for now, let's place some light on me tower. It is a beautiful view of the sea, I must admit. And at long last all the rum in my cup is gone. And since it's all gone, I am feeling pretty drunk. I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this stream, but I think it's time to call it a night. Maybe 5 more minutes, though. Just long enough to collect enough stone so that in next week's episode of Captain Tzsweezy's Minecraft adventure, I can finish off me tower and start to build me estate. And I'm gonna be honest, even if I knew exactly what I wanted to do right now, I'm not sure I could properly execute that vision with my mind in the state that it is currently in. So I shall move these devices to my 2nd floor. And this shall become nothing more than an entranceway to the castle. Or, I guess it's not a castle. it's a keep of sorts. It's a watchtower, really. Really, it is a watchtower. So, I would like to place these over here, but I cannot. Quite. There we go. There's the crafting table. Though I suppose each floor should have its own, just in case I'm inspired. It is, after all, only one block. And we'll place the oven next to the crafting table and load that back in. And then a chest for crafted items right here. And we'll put the glass back. I've eaten the putrid rations, but putrid rations. Oh, man. Okay. To be honest, I am drunk. And since I am drunk, it is time for bed. And since it is time for bed, if you're still watching and you're not part of me crew, hit the subscribe button and join me crew. And if you are part of me crew, follow me on the tweeting bird at Tzsweezy, so you can get updates about when Captain Sweezy shall return. Until then, I'm Captain Sweezy. And remember, good rum is always free, and better rum is rum you have stolen. Good night, and sweet dreams. I'm out. Peace.